There is no substitute for Premier League experience. There's no substitute for experience in general. And, unfortunately for Harry Maguire, as with a lot of the players, with Bruno, with other players as well, they came at a time in Manchester United's history where we were a toxic mess, and we were a mess from top to bottom, including the ownership, including the players, off-field issues. Everything was toxic. Everything is madness. Now, when we signed Harry Maguire all those years ago, I think we signed him in 2019. I did say back then is that, he's one of the best young English defenders in the world, best defenders in the world, which he was, right? The fact is that Harry Maguire, this last couple of games, in particular in the Europa League, has shown his experience. Other players moaning about being played out of position, including Anthony, was moaning about being played as a right wing back. Other players doing that while Harry Maguire is playing up front, who's a defender. Harry Maguire found himself on the wing against Athletic Bilbao and didn't just fluke it, right? He took on his man, he dribbled past his man, and he crossed the ball to perfection. And fair play to Ugarte for the flick on. Brilliant flick on from Ugarte, which led to Casemiro burying it into the goal. I think the criticism in regards to some of these players has been exaggerated. I think, obviously, Maguire, we're not sitting here talking about Maguire being Paolo Maldini, because we know he's not. But one thing Maguire does is that he puts in a shift, more times than not. Is he the defender to take Man United forward? No. But, I would say that he's earned his spot. And whenever he was called upon, he has been there. When he lost that captaincy, he has been there. He didn't moan to Twitter. He didn't moan to social media. He didn't cry to various outlets around the world. He just got on with his job. That is one thing that I can look at Maguire and I can say, I admire you, mate. You got on with it. You kept your head down and you played your football, mate. And lo and behold, he's the reason we are in the Europa League semi-final. Because bet your bottom dollar, guys, if we went to penalties against Lyon, I bet Lyon would win that game because their goalkeeper is going to save more penalties than Onana. So fair play to Harry Maguire. Fair play. And that's what we want. I don't want anyone to foul. I don't want Onana to foul. I don't want anyone to foul at Man United. I want every single one of those players to win. I want them to achieve things at our club. I want them to win things at our club. I want them to lift trophies at our club. I don't care about individuals. I just care about Manchester United. But I'm going to praise players when they do well. And thank you, Harry Maguire, for getting us in the Europa League, into this Europa League position where we're one big foot into the final.